Uganda has discovered oil. The history of oil throughout Africa has been a sad history. If you go to Nigeria, which is the fourth or the fifth leading producer of oil in Africa, the Nigerians do not have a good story to tell. Nigeria is a great country, but it is famous for producing some of the greatest thieves that the world has ever known. You will go to the Democratic Republic of Congo, which is the richest resource country in the world. And the Democratic Republic of Congo is famous of producing some of the biggest thieves that the world has never known. If you did not know, there once lived a Mobutu in the Democratic Republic of Congo. If you had any doubt, go to Angola with all its oil. It has one of the richest African women in the world, the daughter of the president, Isabel dos Santos. She claims to be a businesswoman, but the last time I checked, she was just a tenderpreneur. And you can go to different African countries. The tragedy of Africa is that Africans are in the business of canonizing thieves and demonizing its saints. Now, a friend of mine once told me that the African is a very strange being, and I agree. When you give an African the vote, which is an instrument of decision making, how does he use the vote? He waits for some thief to give him 50 shillings or salt, and then he votes in the direction pointed to him or her by that thief. Then he told me that when an African is given a vote, he is like he's given a blank check to go out into the showroom and buy for himself a Mercedes-Benz. When he gets into the showroom, he buys a tuk-tuk. And when he gets home, he wants the tuk-tuk to behave like a Mercedes-Benz. That is the tragedy of Africa. When we are given the opportunity to elect good men and women into public office, we elect them on the basis of the size and the depth of their pockets, or on the basis of their ethnic extraction. And when they have occupied public office, then we expect them to behave well. We are asked to elect a committee to determine the fair rules of hunting. Then we elect hyenas, and we expect them to take care of the goats. That is the tragedy of Africa. This is an occasion, fellow Africans, when we must ask ourselves, why is it that all civilization are ahead of us? If you look at Africa today, how is it that our minerals are taken away from us? From the Democratic Republic of Congo, our oil is taken away from us. Our agricultural products are taken away from us, and they are given to those who have. If you look at us today, sitting in this assembly, if there was a miracle to say anything that is not produced in Africa disappear, all of us would be naked. Because the clothes that you wear, none of them are made in Uganda. Because the ties that you wear, none of them is made in Uganda. Even the underwear that you wear, none of it is made in Uganda. The question is, are we children of a lesser God? No, we are not. But we have allowed ourselves to be corrupted in our morals and in our ways. Our leaders steal from us, and they keep money in Europe and America. They can't keep it in Africa. The question is, for how long shall we allow this to happen? We must remind ourselves on a daily basis, all the holy books, whether it's the Christian Bible, or the Muslim Quran, or the Hindu Gita, are unanimous in one thing, that corruption is a bad thing. They are unanimous in recognizing one thing, that if we want to liberate ourselves from the chains of suffering, we must do something about it. In Uganda, I know you don't love Kiswahili, but soon it's going to be the lingua franca of East Africa. We say, mtaka cha uvunguni sharti ya inani. If you want anything under the bed, you must bend. As I conclude, because conclude I must, a number of things come to my mind. I remember fondly Mother Teresa of Calcutta. And I remember that lady saying that when you walk into a dark room and you find that there is darkness inside of the room, you don't complain about the darkness. You take a candle and light the candle and ask your neighbor to light a candle. And lo and behold, when all of us have lit the candle, the room will be consumed in light. Today, I have no doubt in my mind that we have come here to light a candle. And there is that candle that was represented by the caravan. It is moving into the length and breadth of Uganda. And before the politicians and the thieves in Uganda realize it, there will be so much light that there will be no place to hide in Uganda. I look forward to the day when the words of the late Chinua Achebe, written in his book, Things Fall Apart, are no longer at ease, and a man of the people shall no longer be true, that the African is corrupt through and through. I look forward to the day when Africa shall not be a winner of the equivalent of Olympic medals in the wrong things, such as corruption indices as prepared by Transparency International. I look forward to the day when our government ministers will have smaller stomachs because they are not engaged in anti-corruption activities. I look forward to the day when we Ugandans and East Africans, Kenyans and Tanzanians and Burundians and Rwandese and Southern Sudanese and all of us in East Africa will be known for the right things. But let me tell you, having participated in the fight against corruption, I know a number of things. I know that good laws in and of themselves will not fight corruption. Because if it was just good laws, what is better than the 10 Commandments? But you and me know that we honor the 10 Commandments in breach. So we must have something, we must have a change of heart. The Catholics who are present in this room, who are Benedictine monks, must remember with me something that they say when you become a monk in the Benedictine order. We must have something which in Latin is called conversatio morum, a change of heart, a total change, a DNA transplant, a character transplant, so that our dominant instinct becomes the instinct to do that which is good and right. And I have no doubt that it can be done and that it will be done, because if it is not done, we are done. Ladies and gentlemen, may God bless.
To support what Professor Lumumba is saying, here are some images that soon might no longer be associated with Africa if we end virulent corruption.
Alelele mama, amalala lelele. Oh, shake it for Africa, do it for Africa. Mama lelele, oh lelele mama, oh shake it for Africa. Oh, you rise up and stand up for Africa.
See the whole world be looking at us, yeah. 'Cause our land is honey, all the future money, and see now, see Akijima, no asilali. Sandy Mali, they want it, yo, they need it, man, we have it, yes, let the world come and taste this beautiful land, they want it,